Good morning, children.
Good morning, Mr. Johnson.
Now, last week when I came in to get school prepared and ready for the start of term, the first thing that Miss Justina came to see me with was Mr. Johnson, and I thought, oh dear, something bad has happened already. We haven't even started school yet. And she said, I do like your jumper. And I was wearing quite a new jumper, and it was a really positive thing that she said. She smiled at me and she said, I do like your jumper, and it made my day for the rest of the day. And it's amazing, just sometimes a small thing that someone might do or say, how good it might make us feel. Okay? Now, I would just like you to think about hands. Okay? We've got these hands. What positive things could we do with these hands? Now, we have to be careful, of course, now, because we can't necessarily touch someone, we can't hug someone, unless, of course, it was a member of our family. So, what positive things could we do with our hands? Can anybody think of something?
We could do a thumbs up sign.
You could hand sanitize to keep your hands clean. You could wave to someone.
Great examples there. What about words? What positive things could we say to someone to make them feel better?
Have a good day. How are you today? Thank you. See you later. Amazing.
Thank you, Luke. Excellent example. He used his hands and a positive word. Now, I need an example from somebody in year 6 to come and help me. So, Zachary, come on out. Now, Zachary, you here have a tray, a knife, and some shaving foam. So, would you mind getting the shaving foam? I've not touched it. Take the top off. Give it a shake. A bit more. That's it. Now, I would like to see you take the knife off the tray, and if you just mind spraying some shaving foam on the tray. Good. And maybe make a little pattern with it, if you like. Go on a bit more. Give it a good shake. Keep shaking.
Make a mountain.
Yeah, make a mountain.
You do whatever you like with it. A bit more. Good job. Now, just hold the tray up a little bit so we can see that on camera. There's a lot of shaving foam there now. Zach doesn't know what I'm going to ask. He looks a little bit worried. So Zach, what I'd like you to do now is to take the knife very carefully, yeah, and the shaving foam. I'd like you to put it back in the can, please. Yeah, back in the can, if you wouldn't mind. You can make it nice and tidy when you finish. That would be great. How are you getting on, Zach?
I can't get it in.
Do you think you've managed as best you can?
Yeah.
Right, if you just show the camera your shaving foam. Thank you. Let's give Zach a round of applause. Well done, Zach. Now, that is not an easy thing to do, is it, Zach? So, could you get any of that shaving foam in the can?
Not really.
Not really, no. It's quite difficult to get back, isn't it? I'm going to have to clean all that up later, and hopefully there's a little bit left for me to have a shave on Tuesday. But I wondered if anyone in the class can think, thank you, Zach, would you like to just go and sit down? Why we did that, why I've demonstrated that. What was the purpose of that? Getting the shaving foam out, making a big pattern, trying to get it back in again. So I was asking, what did I mean by getting all that shaving foam out and then trying to get it back in?
I think you meant that once you say a bad word, you can't get it back in again. So if you say something nasty to someone, like, I don't like your haircut, you can't take that back, and you can't make them not remember about
See what
it.
you mean? What, even if you say, oh, sorry, I didn't mean that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
so
still have it in their memory that you said that.
brilliant, thank you. Great answer that, Louis. Well done. Would you like to go and sit down? So I think you're right. What I was trying to demonstrate was by our actions and our words, we need to think carefully before we say or do those things to try and make them really, really positive. Think about what I said at the very start of the assembly. Just a short positive sentence or even a word sometimes can make people feel so much better and therefore us feel better. But also a negative word or doing something negatively towards someone, well, we can't take that back. So we need to think very, very carefully. And this week coming, I really want you to think about how we're welcoming people. We have a lot of new people at the school, but also just welcoming people back to school as well. So what do we do? What do we say that makes those people feel welcome? And we're going to be recognising that at next week's assembly. Have a fabulous week.